Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is the life of a writer. And as you can tell by the interesting shadows, I am filming a little later than I normally do today because I had a a lunch in Reno with family, and JT and I both went. So we spent the morning writing and then went to our lunch, and we were busy most of the afternoon. So normally my schedule is that I do social media and filming and things like that in the morning when I'm fresh. But that got flipped today, so it's one of those days where I have to admit I did not feel like sitting down to do this, but I promised myself that I am going to post one video every day this year. Today's January 6th. This is my 6th video. So far, so good. We only have 359 days to go. This is going to be an interesting year, especially since JT and I do plan to take a road trip at some point, and we'll have to do this on the road. So I don't know how motivated I'll feel when we're doing that, but I'm going to do this even if it's just a short. I'm going to post something on YouTube every day. That's my goal to myself. And like I said, so far so good, even though I didn't really feel like it today. The other thing that I told myself is that I'm just going to film and upload what I film. I will admit this is my second attempt at this video because things got a little convoluted when I was trying to set up. The lighting is not working out. It's a little difficult in this room because, as I said, got some interesting shadows going on. I'm just using the overhead lighting here, so we'll make it work. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. And that's my goal for this year, really, is to stop trying to be such a perfectionist in writing, in filming, in just life in general, because perfectionism causes me to freeze up a little bit, because if I can't get it right, then sometimes I just don't want to do it. But that doesn't get me anywhere, and none of us are perfect. So if you are in the same boat that I'm in and you have a severe case of perfectionism, give yourself a break. Things don't have to be perfect. We're human. And I think this is especially true now that we have so many AI challenges going on. I think the fact that we sit down and write or film or create any other type of art without the use of some kind of AI assistance is a good thing. I try not to use AI whenever possible because sometimes it sneaks in there and we don't realize what's going on. But I don't go out of my way to use AI. And yeah, so that's my stand on it anyway. I try to do as much as I can on my own. Because really, what's the point? If I want to create something, I want to create something. I don't want to use AI to create it. But anyway, that was a tangent that I didn't mean to go on. But I'm sure a lot of people may agree with me in that sense that it's better to see something human created, even if it's not perfect, because at least you know that somebody took the time and effort to create it, and they put a little bit of themselves into it. So it's hard to think at this time of the day. I am tired. As I said, we went out for lunch, so we had to people. We had some other things to do, and as a retiree who works from home, I don't always interact with anyone other than JT on a regular basis. So going out and being around other people can be pretty exhausting. I didn't really even realize how exhausting it is until we got home today, and I had a bit of a headache. And being an introvert is difficult sometimes if you want to go out and function in public. And as an introverted writer, I think that I'm happier staying at home at my keyboard than I am going out to do other things. But it's also fun to see people, especially family. And we did see some old friends today, which they were people we haven't seen for a long time. So that's always nice. And just, it was a good day all around. It was just that my schedule was flipped. So I'm a little bit out of sorts right now. Not in a bad way, just I'm not in my normal routine, in my normal comfort zone. And it can be hard to work around that. But like I said, I'm sticking to my goal, even though I really didn't have anything to say this evening, as you can tell from my ramblings. But if nothing else, I hope it's a way to check in with you. Basically, if you have started following along, I really don't have very many followers yet. I'm hoping that will change over the course of the year, but we'll see. My goal really is to hold myself accountable. As I said, work on my perfectionism and the fact that I can put something out there that's not completely perfect and just move on and feel the satisfaction of having completed something. I think that's really important. So that's what I'm doing. And like I said, if it's something that you also struggle with, I understand completely. And let this be your permission, if you feel like you need it, your permission to create imperfect art and put it out in the world, because whatever you create will be meaningful to someone in some way. Art is, it's very subjective, but it can also be very meaningful. And just because some people don't connect with a certain type of art doesn't mean that others won't. And that's my hope, that I put something out into the world that others may connect with it on some level and find not only meaning in it, but find maybe a little bit of joy, because that's something we all need right now. Things are a little rough in the world, and I'm talking about the entire world. I've made that comment on social media platforms, and there are people who always want to try to start something, and they're like, oh, well, what's the problem? And I'm thinking, I don't respond, but I'm thinking, if you don't see the problem, then maybe you're part of the problem. But I also realize that some of those people may just be saying that because they want to pick a fight, because that's a lot of what people like to do on the internet. Anyway, I am rambling a lot, and as a means of rewarding you for sticking around this long, if you have, I filmed a little footage of driving into Washoe Valley as we were heading north earlier today. It was a beautiful day. You'll see some scenes of Slide Mountain, which is to the northwest. It's on the west side of the road, snow-covered, looking absolutely gorgeous. The east side of the road is Washoe Lake. I don't know if it's very visible in this footage. Again, I just filmed it. I know it is a little bit probably unsteady and not perfect, but that's okay. That's just going with the theme of my year. I'm not perfect. I'm just doing the best I can. So with that, I thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is The Life of a Writer. Now enjoy a peaceful moment of a drive through Washoe Valley, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.